What's good? Welcome to episode 3 of the Kickback with Shaun. I'm your host, Shaun. To my left is my co-host, Krillz. What's good, bro?
What up, Brody?
What's going on, man? How your weekend?
Not too much, man. Whole lot of housework.
Yeah.
For the first time, doing some stuff I ain't never did before. It's crazy.
Power wash the driveways, huh?
Yes. I thought it was real hard, man. You look up on the internet, they charge you like $100 or plus
Yeah.
to do something like that. Go to Home Depot, rent something like the machine for like $40 and get the job done. Real easy.
Get it done. Ain't paying nobody to do all that.
Right.
Nah, I ain't never power washed no driveway though, man. See, up in Cleveland, it was always just snow. See, that's a luxury we get from Florida though.
Right.
Only thing we gotta do is power wash the
New York,
driveway.
the same thing.
Yeah.
You just let it, the weather change and take care of everything except for like cutting the yard, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss about Cleveland though, man. I went up to Cleveland this weekend, man. In Cleveland, like that's my city. I love it. But man, it's so gray up there. It's just gray. It's just, I don't know, man. It ain't the same. I don't know if it's just because I got so adapted to a different lifestyle down here in Florida. It's always sunny. You always got something to do. And up there it's cool because my family up there.
Right.
That's all I miss about it though. Like
that's
if it wasn't,
string that you
it's like when you trying to pull the plug.
Yeah.
When you trying to pull the plug, it's hard for you to stay, away from your city because my family there. But if my family went there, I never go back.
Right.
There's nothing to do, man. I know me and my wife, like we enjoy some of the food that we miss, like B&M's. You ever heard of Mr. Heroes?
Yeah, I heard of that before.
Yeah.
I saw that you posted that.
Yeah, Mr.
I saw
Heroes.
you took a picture of it, right? And posted it. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Mr. Heroes bang, man. That's something I miss up there in Cleveland, man. I wish we had down here. But man, other than that, man, like my old neighborhood torn down, ain't nothing but just field, man, little busted up houses. But that also comes with, the people not taking care of their neighborhood too.
Right.
You know what I mean? They not really doing that, but pretty shortly though in Cleveland, man, they gonna do just like how they doing out there in New York.
Yeah.
They gonna gentrify it.
I heard a preacher say one time before, like he was like, poverty ain't where you at, it's a state of mind.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like just because you live in the city don't mean you live in poverty. But if nobody's taking care of their property and they treating it like, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't worth nothing, then you living in poverty. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like the city is bad. Like there's nice parts of the city.
Yeah, of course.
And people feel it, so they change. Like when you in certain spots, you don't throw nothing on the ground or nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind.
Exactly.
But I feel the same way, man. I done been home. I moved down in Orlando. I'm about a year and 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I've been home like 3 times. Nothing changed. Everybody in the same spots. You know what I mean? It's like I never left when I go back. I mean, if I ain't have family there, I probably won't go back neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I can bring my whole family down here, man, I would, for real.
Oh my God.
Just so they can enjoy like a different side of life.
Right.
And it's a dramatic difference.
Big difference.
It's not like a, it's a little different, little houses. No. It's a big difference. Shopping.
Signs and palm trees, man.
Yeah, exactly.
How you wake up angry to that?
You can't.
It's almost hard to go to work, though.
Yeah, yo, man. Who you telling, man? I ain't never trying to go to work, man.
Orlando really got me on my feet to try to do some things different than I would do back at home.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, man, going to work down here with this beautiful weather, like every day is like a weekend.
Yeah.
You
want to enjoy it. You ain't trying to be up in no spot for no 8 hours.
Grounded at no place for no 40 hours a week.
Yeah, nah. Exactly. That's why, man. Like I be doing the things I do as far as like entrepreneurship, man.
You do a lot, bro.
Bro, I try, man. I try, man. I'm trying to get out of this position of this corporate America, man. Because when you a creator, working for somebody is not for you because it boxes you in, and you got a creative mind. You gotta let it flow. And when you working for somebody, you don't have that space and that time to really let your mind like really get to where it need to get to.
Right.
So like when I'm at work, cause I don't really be doing that. that's when now I'm like, you see me on my phone, I'm always writing something down for like my business, and I'm always trying to make moves on it. Like how I got y'all to be on the show, like that was just, you know what I mean, just us talking at work, you know what I mean, just networking. But yeah, I definitely want to build something too, man, to pass down to my daughters. So you know what I'm saying, pass them down a company or whatever I could pass down to them, so they don't have to. You know, I mean, if they want to go work for somebody, I really don't want them to.
That whatever they choose to do be on them.
Yeah.
Like, they can just do whatever they want.
Exactly. I want them to be a boss.
That's the choice to give your kids.
Exactly.
Pass down. Do what you need. To be able to do what you want to do, not what you have to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, exactly.
That's dope. I feel the same way, man, when I be at work. My whole mindset is different. Like, I be telling my coworkers, like, I don't got a boss.
Yeah.
Like, I could leave this job because I'm good at saving money. So if I was to do whatever, part ways with the job, I'm good, you know, for a good amount of time. But other than that, my mindset the same way. Like, man, I'm punching in, and you know, I'm not really good at really taking orders like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I mean, I could follow, because a good leader has to know how to follow. Yeah. But taking orders, man.
But nah,
they be talking to some of them dudes, I'd be like,
nah,
never.
Exactly, for real. That's why, man, when I go to work, I don't be on no trying to really talk to nobody for real. I just be chilling for real. Like, I don't really be on it. Like, I just wanna get here and get back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get my little 8 hours over with.
Get out the way.
Cause I don't want to be there anyway. You know what I mean? Right. And like right now, like my team with the other company, man, next year we about to just get ready to just go like full throttle, non-stop. And my whole goal, you know, for next year, if I can, is to quit working for corporate America and just do me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's hard too, because the perks you get from corporate America is, you know, you're going to get a weekly check, guaranteed, as long as you show
money,
up. You know
Social Security, 401k, a retirement.
That make it hard to walk away from.
Right. But you know what? That's not all bad. Like I be telling some of my boys, because they be like, I can't see myself working. I'm like, listen, it's about your state of mind. Like, it's a difference when you're going to work and somebody's telling you what to do on your back and treating you less than. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a manager. You're less than me. Like, nah.
And you definitely running
telling you to
too,
do
though.
that. But get a job or something that holds you over to you figuring out what's your next best thing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just staying in the streets, because I seen homies stay in the streets, then they wait till they like 30, then they get their first job. I be like, dog, bro, I've been telling you that since we was like 20. Yo, get a job, hustle on the side if you're gonna do that. At least have a job. You know what I'm saying? Put away a retirement or something.
Start it off.
But don't wait till you 30 to start working when you starting at the bare bottom. Exactly. And then they talking about you retire at like 60.
Yeah.
Come on, man, that's hard.
Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm trying to be completely done with whatever my career path is going to be by the time my daughter is 18. Yeah. Like that's my goal, and that's a wild goal, but it's reachable. You know what I'm saying? Like you just got to keep like I tell my wife, man,
you can have everything you need in 1 year.
Exactly.
In 1 year.
I tell my wife the same thing. Like, man, if you just find out what your passion is and you just work at it every day. Like every day. Like, I don't care if you just on social media doing something. Like, this is what one of my friends told me. She was like, just post stuff, man. Just post stuff. Just keep, you know what I'm saying, just putting effort towards your business, you know what I'm saying, hours throughout the day. You know what I mean? And eventually, you know, you're going to feel drained. You're going to feel like, man, this ain't working. But if you keep going, it'll pay off, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably why, like, you see me post, like, random stuff in my stories. I'm just, like, putting stuff out there, you know what I'm saying? Right. Because, and it's all motivational stuff, too. But, like, next year, man, when we really get to grinding, like, even with the podcast, man, with the podcast next year, we're going to try to crank it up a level, man. Right now, we getting the feel of it and the basis of it.
We're already good.
And we already, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad, man. I'm glad that the first 2 episodes was. I'm glad we did them the way we did them.
Right.
Scattered all over the place.
All over the place.
Because that gave the listeners the opportunity to pick and choose what they like about it, what they don't like about it. Yeah, that so feedback
put it
helped.
Back together, right? Yeah,
exactly. Right. That feedback helped.
I love constructive criticism.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you man enough to take it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because you got to be able to hear it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you about bettering yourself, then when somebody else tell you something that you respect, take that note down.
And I got one person that always do that to me. It's my I call him my mentor, Quasi.
Yeah.
And he, you know, he'll call me and be like, "Yo, I think you should da da da."
That's dope.
And I might feel away, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it, and I always take it and I put it in my mental. Like, all right, you know, bro, probably right. He know what he talking about. You know what I mean? Because he on a podcast too.
Okay.
He doing a podcast with Mills. I don't know if you know Mills. You heard All Jokes Aside podcast.
Oh, I think you told me something about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He on there with them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? His criticism. That's one person I could take. And my wife criticism. You know what I'm saying? I can really take criticism from anybody as long as you're not being rude with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. You gotta have some kind of, what they say, talk to me nice. Word. Nah, but you know, I feel like I had a lot of people in my life that would, you know, tell me what direction I should go in, how to better myself. You know what I'm saying? My guy like that, my homeboy is my boy She, like, just watching him, we the same age and he accomplished so much. He was selling cars in high school. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy to me. Like, I never met somebody in high school selling a whole car. That's crazy. So he was always that person that would, like, you know, was like almost a blueprint for me as my peer to like better myself. Like, I'd be like, yo, how you get a car and you only like 17, bro?
Yeah.
Like you, that's not your people's car, nothing. Your brother car, nothing. It's your whole car. And then you sold it, and then you bought another car. Then you buy a crib, and we young in our early 20s. And I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a whole bunch of homies that's my age that ain't really doing much, or they working and doing stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm like, I feel like I was falling in that category. But to see him shine like that at the same age as me, made me elevate my thinking.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, man. I could fast forward this and get all this stuff at a young age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my kind of like my mentor type of dude. And then I feel like I'm that to my cousin, because when he make music, I be like, yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
Nah, dog, that's trash. He's like, trash. Look at me all crazy. Like, people don't want to hear that kind of stuff.
No, they don't. No.
But, you know, he know I got mad love for him. He know I'm going to tell him the right thing. So.
And them the type of people you gotta have around you, man.
Facts.
And I feel like everybody gotta have a person like that around them. And for real, a lot of the problems that we having in our community, like the young dudes, and not even just young dudes, them older cats wilding out too, but they don't got nobody around them they don't got nobody around them to like really be that person to talk to them or tell them the real. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, my older brother, Ty. He keep it real, man, and I look at him like a mentor too, man, because he doing a lot of good things, and we the same age. He just older than me by a couple months, and he already got, I think, like 3 houses that he own. You know what I'm saying, like real estate, all that type of stuff and all that, and what motivated me with him, man, and it just happened recently. He had got fired from his job, coming back off of maternity leave. You know, he got fired, I think, like first couple of days, but the way he handled it, he called me like, yeah, man, I got fired. Like, I'm happy.
Right.
I was like, dang, I ain't never heard nobody say they happy because they got fired, but it was just because he set himself up at a young age to, you know, to where he comfortable. He ain't got to worry about working for nobody for real. He can literally just dead it out right now.
And that's how you want to be. You want to put stuff away. You don't want to keep spending it all. Because honestly, I'm going to tell you this, like, I'm 34. You know what I'm saying? Since, you know, I've been in a relationship my lady for 11 years. So after like 7th year, I've been buying regular T-shirts, regular shorts, flip-flops.
And married life different.
So I've really been putting money away, and nobody see no changes. I can make a $4 or $5, $10 shirt look fly. You know what I'm saying? But now I've been spending crazy, putting money away. So now I'm like, yo, I work here, but I don't gotta be here.
Yeah.
And then there's other opportunities for me to step out and venture off and do something different.
Yeah.
That's the key to life, is not having that I have to be here and I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Making your life miserable type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or being with a person that you don't want to be with, because financially, if you leave, you don't know where you'll go or how you will stand on your own feet.
That's a terrible feeling. I never felt like that, but I can only imagine.
There's people out there.
Oh yeah, I know. I bet. I'm cool on that. Nah, see, one thing about, I'm glad you brought up marriage, man. One thing about marriage, man, I noticed that changed me was before me and my wife got married, I always try to buy the freshest stuff, man.
Facts.
All the craziest little, try to show off all the time, just burning money, man.
Burning it.
And then when I got married, and then I found out that she ain't never cared about none of that anyway, man. You know, the last time I bought a pair of shoes now, man, I used to buy them on a regular. I just be chilling. And I'm not saying that to say that you can't, I mean, that I don't try to impress her and all that type of stuff, and you know what I'm saying, try to look a certain way for her. But I'm just saying, like, she doesn't put the pressure on me to have to go buy her the most expensive things, or I gotta look a certain way. You know what I mean?
And she love you for you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. That's a beautiful thing, man. Because I be seeing some of these chicks, man, on the gram.
It's rough out here, man.
Huh? You said what?
It's rough out here for some people, man.
Some of these dudes got it hard.
Man.
Some of them got it hard, man.
But, yo, the same thing. Like, I used to, man, I had, like, almost every color leather coat, Avrex coat, Fat Farm coat back then. Cream leather coat, Tim's. Tim's run you about $140, $120.
Easy.
Man, listen. I'm glad I don't buy none of that stuff no more.
None of that.
I just get, like, my daughter, she don't even care about none of that stuff neither. Like, it's beautiful. I'm like, man. I remember pressuring my dad to get the Shacks, the pennies, all of that stuff. But she don't care about none of that. She like electronics, stuff like that.
Yeah, these kids now, man, they love it. Man, my daughters,
all into it.
iPod, tablets, all they gotta have it. Phone in the car, and you know they not trying to sit in the car without a phone. Nah.
They have to have their mind occupied 24 hours. 10 minutes of sitting there doing nothing. They like, this is nuts. Yeah. This is boring.
The crazy thing is, it's not really crazy, because I mean I see it work. One thing I do see a difference with my daughters. One thing I see a difference with them, since they be on that phone so much, they learn so much, man.
So fast.
Because my kids, they be on kids' YouTube. They don't do nothing else. They be on kids' YouTube. Sometimes they play a little gaming here and there. I'll say that. But like kids' YouTube, man, they learn so many words off of there. All type. Man, my daughter be coming to me like, "Hey, Dad, can we go to the supermarket?" I'm like, you know, kids say store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go to the supermarket. Like they pick up words that I'm not expecting them to really have at like 3 years
that's true
old.
too.
You know what I mean? Their vocabulary a little different. Like, man, when we was kids, man, we had none of that.
None of that. Outside was our toy.
Exactly. We used
Whatever
to be.
you find outside, rocks, sticks, fences,
exactly,
mattresses, to jump on and
you know
flip.
What I mean?
All that kind of stuff.
Had the little crates for the hoop. I literally had like.
We did that too.
Yeah.
Word to me.
For real.
We did that too with the crate.
Yeah. Fire hydrant. Pop the side off that joint. Yeah, that was our man. I miss our childhood, man. Looking at these kids' childhood, it's boring. All they do is sit in the house on the phone, play the game, man.
But I don't like when my daughter go outside with all this weird stuff going on, these Amber Alerts.
Yeah. See,
I hate when she want to go outside. I be like, all right, let me. I'm about to sit out there too.
Yeah,
like,
got to.
That junk be bothering me, man.
Yeah.
And then Law and Order really messed my mind up.
Oh, you be watching that, huh? That'll make you paranoid.
Man, I binge watched that one time. I thought everybody was funny, man. I was like, nah, no,
Yeah.
no, can't ride with them. No.
Nah. Yeah,
That's crazy though. Kids make you paranoid.
Yeah, they do. They
Make
definitely
you
do.
paranoid, man.
Man, my was it no, it was today. We was somewhere today, man. And we was walking out, and I didn't see my. No, it wasn't. It was today. It was in the airport actually yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We was coming home, and we was walking, and I didn't see my oldest daughter, and I'm instantly like heart drop. I'm about to lose it, but the whole time she was on the side of my wife though, man. And it's like,
yeah, you ready?
I'm like, oh man, I'm starting looking at everybody like, yo, who got my daughter, man? I'm about to bug out, like I'm about to
right. Yeah.
My wife like, chill, she right here, like she right here on the side of me, but like,
start sparing everybody.
Yeah, for real, and
knocking down every door.
You know what I'm saying? About to take everybody out, and when you have kids, man, you got a whole nother side of anger of you.
Yeah.
That you don't even know you have until you have kids.
100%.
Because somebody do something to your kids, you ready to. It's no talking. It ain't
no
nothing. Nah.
Especially not my baby girl.
Yeah, them girls, man.
I got 3 girls.
Yeah, me too.
You got 3 girls.
Yeah.
Can't nothing happen to them.
Nah. No way, man. And I'm kind of, and my daughter, man, she just started school. She in kindergarten. Well, she went to school last year. She in pre-K, and even in pre-K, man, I was already like, man, these little dudes, you know what I'm saying? They little kids, you know, they only like 4.
Right.
But I could, if I was feeling like that then, I can imagine high school.
Man,
college.
I be going nuts when somebody like my little 2-year-old, you know, she'll see a kid her age, whether it's a boy, and she be like, you know, she'll look and she'll just have like a little blah 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 conversation. Yeah. And they be like, "Oh, look at the pretty girl." I'm like, "Nah, don't look at the pretty girl. Don't look at the pretty girl. Get your son. Get your son with me.
Watch out, little. Watch out. Go back to your mama.
Sub. Get out of here, look.
Little kick in the back real quick.
Man, when my daughter started school though, I remember like when she come home and be like, they were picking on me, and I'd be like, "What's going on?" And she was like, I got, cause I don't know why they got these little clubs. Like this is like 2nd grade. She was like, I got kicked out the pretty girl club. I'm like, what y'all mean, pretty girl club?
Pretty girl club.
Well, it was me and my friends, and then we're not friends anymore. And I'm like, well, listen, you're not going to school for that. Go to school to study, learn that. Exactly. And she was like, well, you know, and it was really bothering her. So you know what I do? I go buy all this ice cream sandwiches. Go up to the school. I'm like, which one was picking on you? And she be like, her. I give her 2 sandwiches. And I be like, listen, my daughter says you cool. You know what I'm saying? Try to bribe her so she can have some good, so she could
have some little friends.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The things you gotta do though, man.
Yeah, see, little girls, you can do that. Boys, you gotta go handle yourself, son.
Yeah, for real. You gotta, bro. That's the crazy thing, man. It's like with the boys, and I want a boy. Yeah. I want a boy. I just don't want to have my wife go through all that to have another kid, you know what I'm saying? But like, boys, you kind of just, I don't mean, you ain't gotta throw them out there to the, you know what I'm saying, to the world, but at the same time, boys they gonna want to experience life on their own, period.
Oh, most definitely.
I know my mom tried to hold my hand the whole way, but it's like,
it's hard.
It's hard because, you know what I'm saying, it's like you gotta do it. You gotta figure out what's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with girls, you don't want them to go experience life by themselves. No, you gotta
be
there every step.
Nothing.
Yeah, you gotta be there by yourself. You gotta be there every step of the way, man.
I tell my daughters, listen, y'all ain't never gotta leave the house. You live there forever. Forever. I'm always have a 3-4 bedroom house. Yeah. Come live with me.
Exactly.
You ain't never gotta worry about leaving. Yeah. You're 18, all right, I'm gonna give you your own little space. But you ain't gotta go.
Yeah, that's me, man. Me and my wife, man, we had a plan. She had seen this show. We had a plan. When our kids get 18, we just gonna have an extra side of the house. You know, you have like a little guest house or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We able to do something like that, build something like that for them. You know what I mean? So after school, they can just go ahead and stay in there until they figure out what they want to do. If they want to go to college or if they want to build a business,
right.
Don't support them every step of the way.
I don't know. I like to baby my little girls. Yeah. I mean, I don't want them helpless, and I'm making sure that they understand, you know, good from bad and consequences and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, that's a most definitely thing they gotta
Sure.
know. But at the same time, if I could spoil them, because I mean, how often do you get to be spoiled as a human being? Like, you only got like a certain amount of time before you out there on your own doing everything yourself.
Exactly.
So it's this time they got, I'm gonna spoil them. That's just what's gonna happen.
That's crazy, because eventually they gonna start saying, I can't wait till I get grown. You know how we used to be, I can't wait till I get grown, get out this house. And da, 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 da. Man, do I wish I was back in my mama's house.
The best time of life.
Yeah, for real. And like, I actually used to believe that, like, man, when I get out here, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be away from my parents. I do what I want to do. Da 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 da.
We with the homies all the time. We're gonna live life.
We're gonna just turn up all the time.
Everything.
Nah, I learned that quick, man, in college. Cause I didn't wait to go to college. As soon as I graduated, I went to college. Literally a few weeks.
I had a basketball scholarship.
Yeah, and you telling me that.
I'm just gonna say I don't want to talk about that. I'm a different guy from there.
Yeah. College was everything I seen in movies.
College was everything.
Everything I seen in movies, man.
College was everything.
Everything. And
I had a full ride.
Yeah, so you
from New York,
good.
Living in Illinois. The only problem I had was I had to beef with a lot of the locals because I was from New York.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I had to say, and girls like me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played basketball. Oh, that icing on the cake. And it went from there.
It went from there, yeah.
I got kicked off the team, though.
Yeah, you telling me that.
3 team fights. I wish I would have kept my head, man. Dang.
Yeah.
Opportunities
boy would have been in the league somewhere, man.
Not even, or overseas.
No, overseas.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been able to perfect my craft.
Yeah.
Well, I only played basketball because I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never was like in love with the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always played it because this is what we doing. Outside every day.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what we doing. So, but as far as like the practices, the 3-a-days, the traveling and traveling was dope.
Yeah.
But coming back to class and gotta catch up, I was like, dog.
Just came back from a little trip. And trying to remember all that. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I know, man. Some of the athletes, when I was in high school, I'm gonna go back to high school because that's when I really seen most of the athletes, like, trying to do schoolwork and go to games and all that. Man, we had athletes that didn't even go to class, and the teachers just looked out for them.
That's who we was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's how it was. I mean, shoot, I got caught cheating on a test, midterm in college.
They ain't even.
I probably shouldn't even said that.
They like, oh yeah?
Oh man, I don't think the coach is still there though. I don't know. If he not there, then it's
you gonna get a phone call.
Oh man, I ain't staying to college then.
Yeah.
So, but we used to get away with so much, man.
Yeah, man. Student athletes get away with murder, man.
Murder,
for real. You could
and
do
it was
anything,
different from when I was in a junior, and then when I became a senior, balling. It was like, oh, here's the keys to the locker room. Man, we was doing all types of things. I'm not letting my daughter go to that school. Man.
Man. Don't look at that school. What school is that?
Rush Henrietta.
What's that?
Out in Rochester, New York. Okay. Rush Henrietta. Man, listen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lord, it's over.
It's crazy. Yeah, see, man, I wasn't. I tried to play sports, man. And in high school, I was good before high school, middle school, all that little mini league, football, basketball, all that good.
Yeah.
High school, I ain't do it because I couldn't stand the coaches yelling at me. I can't take it. That's one thing I just couldn't do.
Yeah.
I tried it freshman year, played baseball, broke my nose, broke my ankle, done with baseball. 10th grade year, hopped on. I tried to do basketball, just couldn't stand the coach. Stopped basketball. Tried football. I had I was overworking out. I was doing too much, just overloading on my body, and one of my muscles burst, and this stuff called CK had leaked into my bloodstream, and it caused a disorder called rhabdomyolysis.
Oh, word.
And after that, no more sports. I was good. I was done, and I really wanted to do it too. Not only did I love sports, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to go to Old State and play sports and all that, but my girl was a cheerleader.
Oh,
so I was like, yo, I'm trying to, you know
so
what I mean?
Y'all high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
And stuff like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, we've been together since 10th grade, man.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
It
could have been 9th grade, but she was playing, man.
She was playing.
she was playing, man. She knew what it was though. At the end of 9th grade year.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my girl, man. She was a cheerleader, man. I wanted her to rock my number on her face and all that, like she was doing to everybody else.
Yeah.
With my little, you know what I mean, little jersey number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I had to be in the stands. I had to be her cheerleader while she cheering for them. So it was cool though, man. One thing about dating a cheerleader though, man, is like everybody like them. Everybody like the cheerleaders. So you gotta deal with cats that's, yo, your girl bad, da 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 da.
Right.
And then I gotta try to hold my tongue too. It's like, man, it was about to slip one day, man. I was about to snap, dog, for real. Man, it was hard for me, and then I didn't want to fight in school because I don't even know if I should say that on here. No, we cool. I ain't want to, cause I think all my siblings out of school, so we good. We didn't live in the city that we was going to school at.
Oh yeah.
So if I would have banged out,
Yeah,
they would have found out we lived there and all that caused all this havoc. So I'm like, I ain't about to. Y'all about to make me get my parents in trouble, cause I end up murking one of y'all for real. So I'm like, I'm cool.
Real.
So that, you know what I'm saying, it just wasn't worth it though, man. But I know my wife wanted my daughters to be cheerleaders, man. I was like, man, nah, I don't know.
I mean, I met my girl when she was, let me see, I'm 34, she 30, so I'm 4 years older than her. I met her when I was 21, and she was 17. I was like, oh man, she bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm gonna have to come back like 2 more years. Or she,
Yo, word.
I was checking because she was my homegirl cousin. And I was like, yo, what's up with your cousin? She was like, nah, she's 17. I said, for real? I was like, oh, okay. Every year, I'm like, what's up with your cousin? I went to college. I was off in college. Came back. Hit my homegirl up like, hey, what's up with your cousin? Because I remember
you again.
She was like, oh, nah, she good. She still no relationship. All right, cool. She 18. All right. Let another year go by. Then I was like, yo, now what's up with your cousin? She was like, oh, she go to the community college over here. I said, oh, I'm about to bump into her.
On purpose.
Man. And she was like, you stalked me like that? I said, I wasn't stalking. I was just interested.
At least you waited though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least you waited, man, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I was in college, so
yeah,
I had to wait.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't about to play around with that.
Nah.
My name ring bells. I can't be caught out here
You
crazy.
can't be going that crazy like that, man. You an athlete too, so you know that'll spread real quick. Nah, you don't want
Most
that on
definitely.
your name. Yeah, man.
The married life.
Married life.
Keep you stable
good,
though.
man. Do.
And I mean, shoot, you can't help but succeed when you got a strong woman backing you. You know what I'm saying? And you grounded, and now you got, and then kids.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping.
Nah.
Ain't no stopping now.
And it's perfect when y'all on the same mindset and
Facts.
page. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to build if y'all, you know what I'm saying, ideologies and all the, things that y'all think about is totally different.
Right.
But that don't mean you gotta completely stop. You just gotta try to work your way to that.
You gotta figure out some compromise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do your thing. You know what I mean? Just support. That's all you need. That's what anybody need in life is support.
Support and trust.
That's it.
Support and
Somebody
trust.
to believe in you, and you don't want, because first you don't want to let yourself down. but that's hard to fathom because when you young and you ain't got your mind right, you really don't care what situations you put yourself in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you would do the self-love don't show until you get older and wise, and you know that you gotta take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
Before you can look out for anybody else. You can't even love nobody else right if you don't love yourself, because you don't want you couldn't give yourself the best if you don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be dope for anybody else if you don't love yourself.
Right.
So, and that love is absent when you're young, because you just like, I'll put myself in bad situations. It don't matter.
Yeah,
So
just wilding out.
Yeah, just wilding, just doing stupid stuff.
Definitely
stuff like doing, like, you know, commit crimes, all that kind of stupid stuff when you don't even need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got money, you got a place, but you still like, let's do it just because you want to show your boys like, yeah, I'm with it.
I did that.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of stupid stuff.
When I had came back, see, because the reason why I came back home from college, because my wife had called me, and you know what I'm saying, her mom was saying that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
My oldest, and I had to drop out of college, came home, and I panicked because I know everybody kept telling me, man, it's expensive to raise a child, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I fell into that mindset. And I mean, it is expensive, but it's not like how dramatic they make it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm like, yo, so I started working with my dad. We was delivering appliances for Best Buy. I started working at the liquor store underage when he's supposed to. I started working at Walmart overnight. Yeah. And I started, you know what I'm saying, doing a little hustle stuff in the streets. And, you know what I'm saying, that was just me panicking, like, oh, I got to save as much money as possible. Right. And then and then I know, like, I knew it was uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, for my family to know that I was doing that, you know what I'm saying, or my brothers and all that, and my wife and all that. So I stopped it, you know what I mean?
It's scary because you don't want to be out here and not be there for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wanna to try to provide everything possible for them, and you don't want your kid to go without. So you just like, I gotta do whatever I gotta do by any means type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of mindset. Like, so you put yourself in bad situations thinking like you doing a good job when actually you putting yourself in danger, and you not being here is actually worse off for the kid. You know what I'm saying? And that's a battle I deal with still to this day. Like, doing stuff that, you know what I'm saying, it looks like, all right, this might be sweet. This might be a little, you know what I mean, quick little bread real quick. Mm-hmm. And still, like, you still have that same problem, like that same, because if you get presented with a situation, you like, if I do that, I could put this away, you know what I mean, I could do this with my daughter, I could stack this, you know what I mean, I could get that crib we need, more space, or you need a better whip. It's always something that you feel like you need, which you really don't, but you feel like you do. And if you do this, it'll make it easier for you to accomplish that. Yeah. So that's a battle that we're gonna probably be presented with until we can't walk type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but with the love,
that's the pressure we put on ourselves, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man, you feel like you have to have everything for everybody. You feel like you have to provide everything for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
That's kind of where I appreciate that. I appreciate my wife, man, because she tells me like, yo, you don't gotta do everything. You know what I'm saying? And even though I still might try to do everything, she'll tell me, you know, relax. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do everything. Let me know if you need help. And sometimes I don't even let her know. I just do it because I'm trying to show her that I could do it. Yeah. Show my kids like, yo, I got it. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's good to have that person to, you know what I'm saying, kind of ease it off for you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the pressure, not only the pressure family put on you, but society put pressure on the man.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell my wife that all the time. Like, listen, if the lights is off, they look at me.
Definitely look
regardless if you the breadwinner or not. If we gotta move because we can't pay the bills,
it's you.
It's me. Whether you got the better job or not, they looking at me.
Exactly.
And I I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be looked at like that.
Nah.
So, you know.
You want to make sure everybody's straight, everything's
Most
good.
definitely. And I like, me as a person, I like to be the one that be able to help people. You know what I'm saying? She think I have a love for money. She be like, you love money too much. It's not that I love money. It's like I love what it can do for people. You know what I'm saying? My mom needed something. Here. My homeboy, oh, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had many calls like that, and I love being able to provide for them. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's just the type of person I am. So, you know what I mean? But it's not the love for money. It's just what it can do for the people around me type of thing.
Yeah, and you know, money, like, when people always say, like, money not everything. But, man, without money, you will be in a tight situation. You need everything, and then you stressing and you depressed, and then, you know what I'm saying? You're back up against the wall. So if you think about it, money, I mean, it's not everything, but, man, it plays.
Money's important. Like,
huge.
people be tripping. I just don't get, like, the urgency to get it. I can understand, like, you know, chill, it'll come. I don't have that, though. I don't have that chill, it'll come.
Yeah.
I gotta go for it. Like, I don't sit and wait for it, because at that time anything can happen. And I'm the type of person, I like to be prepared for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to have a bank account. I like to have put away money. I like to have that kind of stuff, because it's necessary. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? If I get hurt and I'm not able to go to work, so now I gotta use that money to hold off for a little bit or something like that till we figure something out.
Yeah.
But I can't never be the kind of dude or the person to just sit back and be like, just wait for my blessings. And I mean, I think I'm blessed with able to go after it.
Yeah.
That is my blessing.
Yeah.
The urgency to know that you got to go after it.
You got a job, you can go get it.
You can go get it.
Yeah.
That is the blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because people can't move like that.
Just got to use the blessing.
Just got to use it.
Yeah, that's right, though, man. Yeah, man. The pressure on man. And then I think some women might not even understand what type of pressure is on us.
Oh, it's a lot.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like some women be like,
but we carry
you don't.
It well.
Yeah. Like, you don't understand what we go through, and I'm like, yeah, we can't understand what you go through, because we're not a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you definitely can't understand what we go through either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's real, because like I said, like, society already got it all mapped out. Like, men looked at like this, and women is looked at like this. Now, whether or not you play in that role, was still mass majority look at the genders a certain way. Like, we're looked at as alphas, as providers, as protectors. If a fight break out and you with your wife,
they definitely looking at you.
They're not gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna look at you crazy if you like, yo, sweetheart, handle that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, what kind of man do that? Send his wife out to fight and stuff like that.
Exactly.
No, you supposed to say back up, and then the problem over here, you in between them and the problem.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You put yourself out there on the line, because society said that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like, that's why I like to say, like, it ain't saying that we more than a woman or less than a woman, but it's just these roles that have eyes on us, and he basically already figured out who do what and what needs to be done by who.
Because I know for a fact, man, some stuff that women go through that I'm good on. I'm
super
cool.
Good.
I ain't trying to.
Super good.
I ain't trying to have no monthly nothing. I ain't trying to have no
carrying nothing for 9 months. I love you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I cherish you for that.
That's why every time my wife get pregnant, man, I baby her.
Yeah, you gotta
baby whatever
keep
she
their feet
need.
up, rub them, all that stuff.
Y'all ever spoke on adoption? I know me and my wife, we spoke on adoption before.
That's crazy, because we did talk about that before.
Yeah,
that would be dope to raise a. But you know what? I'll be wanting to take my my brother's kids. They were like, yo, bro, nah, you can't have my. I'm like, yo, I be wanting to come down here, live this life down here. My daughter play tennis, martial arts. Yo, we doing a whole lot down here with the kids. And they're like, nah, dog, we'll visit, but you can't take them. So I be trying to do that. And then I got a brother that's locked up, so I be trying to get my nephew a lot. And he on his way home, so he'll probably like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, at first he was like, go ahead, you could get him.
We thought about adopting, man, just because we want a boy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no guarantee our next child will be a boy.
Oh, okay.
Because my last two daughters, every time we went to go figure out what the baby was, we like, yo, it's gonna be a boy this time. We're gonna be a boy this time. It's like, it's cool. You know, I'm blessed I got my daughters. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want a boy though. I don't know when, because right now, man, raising a 5, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old
that's a lot.
Man, it's a trip.
5, a 3, and a 1?
Yeah, 2 years apart.
I got 11, 2, and 2 weeks.
So y'all had a nice little gap in between the first.
Gap.
Yeah.
Got a permanent babysitter.
Yeah, there you go.
Got some help, baby. Got some help.
Got a little help. Yeah, man. With us, it's boom, 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 back to back. So we went from diapers to pull-ups. Like, we ain't stopped yet. We ain't stopped. Man, we have not stopped doing diapers and pull-ups since my oldest. Like, it has not been a break. We've been buying them every week, man. For 5 years, man. It's nonstop, dude.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy, man. The amount of money. That's one part I would say it's expensive for kids. Man, them diapers, man. Them diapers.
You want to buy them in a box, so you want to get them $33 boxes, $27 boxes.
Man. See, I'm wild, man. I need to start doing that because I don't do that.
Oh yes.
I be buying the little bag joints.
Yeah, I be sitting there all the time looking at the numbers. So if I buy 5 of those, that'll equal this, but I pay this.
Yeah.
All right, let me get the box.
But you get this
I'll
amount
be
of
here
diapers
next month to get some more.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
That's what I gotta do, man. Because I know. I don't know why I do that though. I just be spending mad bread on little things, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Wipes. Boxes, same thing. Just get a box of them joints.
Yeah.
2 boxes if I could. Forget it.
Yeah.
Take it and sit them joints there.
And we had our first, man. We had our first when we was 18. And man, having kids make you grow up
fast.
Man, yeah. Oh, bro. I told my wife, man, when she was pregnant, it didn't set in. You know what I'm saying? It set in that I got a baby, like an actual baby I'm about to have. But when she had her, like literally the moment she came out and they put the baby on my wife's chest, that's when reality kicked in.
The turning point.
The switch, literally. And I tell people that it's like, how's it being a father? Like a lot of dudes be asking me that. It's funny. How's it like being a father? I'm like, bro, when that baby come out, you instantly turn the father
instantly. I remember. See, my first one was with before I met my wife, it was with somebody else. So I got one before we was together, and I used to have her all the time playing basketball. I used to have her like the car seat, sitting in the corner, taking her to the sports garden, taking her to everywhere. Like everybody be like, yo, you don't never leave your daughter at home. Like, nah, she with me. Like, no, can't leave her at the crib, nothing. She with me. Everywhere I went, she went with me.
Yep.
And then so then that changed up a lot of the places I'm going now, because now I can't go to the block, or I can't go to this park or whatever, because it'd be too much going on. So now I don't show up there like that. So that's where that's when one of those switches started. I come up there and a fight will break out, and I got my daughter. I'm like, oh no, I can't do that no more. Like, nah, I can't even, because how I'm gonna protect her and be in this mess,
trying to be in
the
middle of that
time. Like, so now I can't go to that park or to the block like that. You know what I'm saying? So that changed up, and me having her all the time. So now I ain't there, which is a good thing, because now I can sit back and I can hear stuff that happened instead of having to be there. That be like, oh yeah, I was there for that. I got it rocking with you. Like, nah. That word that happened, that's crazy.
That and it used to be that used to be cool to be able to know what's going on and all that, and be around
watch
it,
something or be a part of it.
Nah, once you, I know me. Once you had them kids, once I had my kids, man, none of that was cool to me no more.
None of that mattered.
I had my kids. Well, I had my oldest in 2013.
2013?
Yeah, it was 2013. I'm trying to think, because I graduated in 2012. Had my oldest in 2013, and like 2 months after that, we moved here. So I moved away from everybody I knew, friends, all that. So that was another turning point right there. Like I had a fresh start of life moving down here. Me and my wife. That was the first time we moved in together. We moved down here. We just a fresh start, man. Nobody in our ears telling us this and that, and you know what I'm saying. We just had to,
yo, come roll with me.
Yeah, we ain't know nobody.
Yeah, he was good.
We was good. So that's how we built. That's how we built our relationship so strong, you know what I'm saying, and was able to raise our kids without outside influence, you know, because raising your kids with everybody telling you how to raise your kids is irritating, man.
Right.
It's one of the most irritating things that you probably will ever have to go through with kids, man. Because you should do this, or no, don't do that. Like, it's my child. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna harm my child. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But like moving down here was a cool thing, and you know what I'm saying. I still wish, like, my mom, my dad, my siblings, and all that, man. I would do anything to get them down here, bro. Man.
My brother just came down here a couple weeks ago. That was dope, because I'm like, look all this, man. We could be down here, man, and have your mindset right. I'm trying to get my other brother down here. I had a bunch of brothers. My mom remarried, and my dad remarried, so I got stepbrothers and sisters on both sides. But my mom, I got like 10 stepbrothers and sisters on that side of the family. So I got a bunch of them. And some of me, one of my brothers never left Iraq, never left the town. So I know if he come down here and see these palm trees, the sun shining, he go nuts down here.
That's gonna get him. That's got me too, man. When I moved down here, before you move to Florida, you always think about Disney.
That's it.
That's
Orlando. You think about Disney.
You definitely think about Disney. You think about Miami and all that, like. But one thing about down here is there's a real side down here too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I say all the time, you know, I get taken wrong. I have to clarify it. The hood look nice down here.
The hood, it is.
The hood look nice down here. I mean, they get it popping, but it look nice though. Like,
it's a different look.
If I ain't never knew this was the hood, I'd get a place right here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and my wife, man, we moved out here. We was looking on Mercy Drive. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where that is.
That's the
hood.
That's the hood. That, man. Even Pine Hills got some sides that's like, all right, you know what I mean. But you wouldn't even know Pine Hills like.
I haven't been by. They said it's a side of Pine Hills where you got zombies, and I was like, word, I ain't see that part yet.
Oh no?
Nah, I ain't see that. You seen that?
Yeah.
Word.
Man,
I ain't see that yet.
Go to this little plaza in Pine Hills, where Beauty Exchange is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll see some zombies. It's real over there.
Said something about OBT, the women try to sell everything over there. Watch out, they be aggressive. Like,
you go down OBT around I-4. Yeah.
Dang.
They got, man, Orlando got its size, but like you said though, it just looked different.
It looked different. Look nice.
It looked nice. You go to East Cleveland, I guarantee you gonna know this.
Most definitely.
New
York speaks for itself.
Yeah. I know New York got some spots.
Oh man, buildings, no windows, doors up, the windows boarded up. No roof on some of the houses. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Word. And there be people in there trapping.
Oh yeah, I bet.
In a whole house with no doors, no windows.
Free living.
Somebody in there with something.
That's crazy, man. It's wild, man. It definitely feel good to be able to not be in no situation like that and be on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? You know, and I got family members that's, you know what I'm saying, not in the greatest position, man. So I see it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't see it now because I'm here, but like I seen it when I was back at home. So, man, when I be seeing people like that now, like, man, I try to have sympathy for them a little bit. Like, man, like when they be coming to my window asking for bread and all that, like I be feeling bad, but sometimes I be having to, nah, homie, I ain't got it. You know what I mean? But like you know what I'm saying? I be having sympathy for people like that, man.
It's crazy because you just want to know, like, dang, what was they?
Yeah, how they get there?
How they get like that? Like, and it's possible.
Yeah.
I done seen people fall off like real bad.
Drugs, man.
You know what I'm saying? But not even drugs. Just like the Cosby guy. Cosby guy, he's working at Home Depot.
Oh yeah, he's working at
but he was,
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, come from the acting life, Hollywood or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was Hollywood back then like that, but now he at Trader Joe's. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to get knocked off your horse. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to find out how to crawl and walk all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And with these bills and all types of stuff being thrown left and right at you.
Yeah.
Man, just moving down in Florida, I had to pay this crazy toll ticket because the tolls racked up on me. I had to pay like a couple $100 on that joint. And I was like, dang, so just alone, you don't pay that, it goes to the court, they take your license. Now you ain't got no license and you got this fee, now you gotta pay for it. Like, all of that stuff can be like a lot if you let it pile up.
Yeah.
Knock you right off your horse.
Yeah. The moment you take your I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm still trying to work on like you know what I'm saying, trying to work on finances and all that. You know. And it's not, man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, man.
Definitely not.
It ain't easy, man. But you know, it's a process, you know
That's
what I
why
mean?
you gotta keep growing. That's why you gotta keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
That's why you just gotta keep moving forward. Like, just you, like, you know, you got 4 miles to feed. You got your wife and 3 daughters. Just, that's enough battery in your back to know that you can never slow down.
Yeah.
And sometimes having that all out on your plate pushes you to where you need to be in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what you looking forward to.
Yeah.
I like all of that stuff on my back. I like all that pressure. And you know, I wear it well. And my fiance like, yo, you got a lot on your plate. You doing a whole lot. You know what I mean? My pops tell me he proud of me. All that stuff just makes me keep going. Like, what's the point of slowing down? Slowing down means you're losing.
Yeah, I almost took the easy way out, man. I think like about 2 months ago. No, I don't think I was telling you, like I was talking about going to the Navy.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
I almost did it, bro.
Yeah,
and that was
glad you did.
And that was that was me, like, basically. And I know I could have did my little company thing in there, but I would not have really had the time that I want to dedicate to that. So like that, you know what I'm saying, me and my wife, we talked about it, and she kind of put the mindset back into me, like, do you really want to go work for somebody else for the next however many years and not take your time away from your
when
business?
To wake up, when to eat, drop down, give me 20.
Yeah, and that's good for some people.
All that stuff.
That's good for some people.
Yeah.
So, cause some people need that type of order to kind of.
That's true.
To get them right.
Discipline,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of discipline. I personally don't need that.
Nah.
And I just, and like I said, like the big thing that stopped me from going was not only not seeing my kids for a certain amount of time, not seeing my wife for a certain amount of time,
right? And
I feel like I'm not putting no time and effort into my future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the money would have been good, the benefits, the living, great. All that would have been straight. But like, I need to put 100,000% of energy into like what I'm trying to build.
Your craft. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
most
that's and eventually that's gonna pay off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it crossed my mind before. Like, I was around your age. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in my 20s. But I'm glad I never did that before, because like, I always thought like it was money that you need to like get your family on the map. You know what I'm saying? Well taken care of, which it can be, but it's really time being there. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of partners that made so a whole lot of us in the streets, heavy, got a whole lot of bread, go to jail, they still got money, kids still sharp. But they really hurting because they can't be with their father type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they still growing in different directions that they don't want their kid to grow because they not there to mold them. You know what I'm saying? And then there's partners who don't got that much bread, but they with their kid, and their kid be sharp, their kid be smart, their kid be on point. And he ain't got that much bread, but he got all the time in the world for his son or his kid. You know what I'm saying? So the most valuable thing is the time, having that time spent with your kid, because you are putting what you want in their heads, and you're gonna tell them the right stuff. You're gonna tell them everything they need to know.
Right.
The money can't do that. So with you going off to the army or whatever you was going to do and just be like, yo, I'm going to get this bread, I'm glad you switched up because anytime without you, they see you every day, right?
Yeah.
So them not seeing you for a week or two or a month, that's going to crush them as a kid. They looking for their dad. I know because my daughter would be like, Daddy, where you was at when you go out of town? Like calling me consistently. Daddy, what you doing? When you coming back? Oh, I'll be back, baby. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Every day, 3 times a day, my daughter calling me because she used to seeing me every day. You know what I'm saying? So that'll crush her if I left for a month to go do this. She'd be like lost. Like, where you at?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, see, I can't do it. I'm glad I didn't though, man. Nah, man, it's important to definitely be there for your kids 100% of the time, man, because like you said, that little bit of time away, that affect them more than what you think it do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But, man, that's enough for this week, man. We're going to wrap up episode 3. Next week, the main will be back.
Yeah.
I think he'll be back.
Main will be back.
Man, I think Main will be back, man. He can catch up where we at. That's a wrap for this episode, y'all. Peace.
All right, one.